Hello students, how are you all? I would like to welcome all my dear students to our online class teaching. This is subject Social Studies. Do you remember till which lesson we have learned and revised? Okay, by the way, this is session 24. Shall we start our class, students? In the last class, we started a new lesson called Let Us Meet. Lesson number 13, Let Us Meet. Why the lesson title is Let Us Meet? Because we are meeting a great people of our nation, like great scientist, and then great surgeon, and then great social reformers. These are the great people that we discussed in the last class. Even today, we are going to continue this lesson, meeting and reading and learning about great new people of our nation. And we are so happy and proud to be part of our nation. Today we are going to see new authors about authors and sportsperson and statesman. Got it? Okay. Now we'll start with authors. Authors means who are called authors. Authors are the one who write books. Got it? One who write books. It might be poem or poetry, and then it might be different kinds of stories, okay, or novels, we say it, right? So the person name called Jane Austen is a woman name, lived between 1775 to 1817. 1775 to 1817 she lived, okay. Name Jane Austen. Actually, she lived in which place? Do you know? England. Jane Austen was an English novelist. She is known as a novelist. Why we call her novelist? Because she has written many novels. One who write novels, they are called novelist. She is known as English novelist. Her books are widely read even today. If you go and see some of the libraries or bookstores, her books are widely read even today. If you go to some of the libraries or bookstore to find novel books in English, if you search Jane Austen name, you will find her books, okay. Her first novel was Sense and Sensibility, and Jane Austen written the very first book title called Sense and Sensibility, and she wrote Pride and Prejudice, okay. She has written this kind of novels, and also Mansfield Park, Persuasion, Northanger Abbey, and Emma. These are the different kinds of novels that she has written in English. Of this, Pride and Prejudice is her most popular novel. This is very popular among all the novels that she has written. This is very popular novel even today. It provides a vivid picture of life among the upper class in England during her time. This brings a very particular important picture about upper class in England. Upper class means the people, those who are high class people. She has written about them. About them it shows very clear picture. This poem about the upper class people who live in England during her time. Her time means the period that she lived. During that time, what was going on with the upper class, she has written as a novel. This is all about Jane Austen, novelist, an English novelist. Next, we will go to another great person By looking at the picture itself, you'll come to know. Who is this great person? Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore. He is very famous, that we know very well, and we will read about him more and more. He lived in the year 1861 to 1941. 1861 to 1941. Rabindranath Tagore was a poet. He was known as a poet, a writer, musician, philosopher. He doesn't hold one position. He known as a poet, writer, musician, philosopher. Got it? And the very important thing is, he wrote the national anthem of India and Bangladesh. We have national anthem today, right, of our country India. That national anthem written by Rabindranath Tagore. Not only for India, he has written for Bangladesh also. The national anthem he wrote for India and Bangladesh. And some other things, Gora, Gare Baire, Nauga Dubi, Sheshar, Gobita are some novels written by him. These are the names of the novels written by Rabindranath Tagore. And then in the year 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature for his book Gitanjali. He has written another book called Gitanjali, very famous book in those days. So since he has written very meaningful book Gitanjali, the government have given him the award Nobel Prize for Literature of his book Gitanjali. And then he opened a school in Santiniketan. He has to open a school in this place, which later became Visva Bharati University. First he started as a school in this place, and later after development it has become Visva Bharati University. What a great person that our nation had. We should respect his novels and his books. When you get time, you must go get his books and read. He has contributed lots of things to our nation, Rabindranath Tagore. I will ask you everybody, remember the book name Gitanjali. He was awarded Nobel Prize for his literature, and these are the names of books novels written by him. Main thing, he wrote national anthem for our country India as well as for Bangladesh. He was known as writer, poet, musician, philosopher. Okay. The next great person that we are going to meet now, statesman that we all know and heard about, Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. He lived in the year between 1809 to 1865. Abraham Lincoln, you might have heard many stories about him. Now we will read it very in detail. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of United States of America. He was the 16th president of which country? America, United States of America, USA. By the way, first he was a slave. Slave means he was kept in the jail, prison. From where to where he has become a successful person. He was also a civil rights activist and lawyer. He was known as civil rights activist, means the meaning is given here. Civil rights activist means one who fights for and supports fair and equal treatment of all people. The person who fight for and support fair and equal treatment for all people. Got it? So why He is called as the civil activist because he fought for the equality of the people. Everyone must be treated fairly. No one should not treated low and high. Everyone must be treated equally. And he also known as a lawyer. Do you know a secret thing? He wears a cap. He used to wear his hat, we say it, right? He kept America united during the Civil War. He kept means he tried to keep all the people of American together. United means together during Civil War time. Civil War means fighting time. He has helped the people to be united. He is credited with ending slavery in America. He was a slave and he became a president of America. Got it? And one more thing, did you know Lincoln kept all his important documents in his hat, as I told you. This is his hat that he used often in the prison, as he was a slavery, where to keep all his documents, important documents. All the important documents was kept safely inside this hat. That was a great thing about Abraham Lincoln. He worked hard to become president. Everyone cannot become a president. The person who succeed, who work hard for people's rights, can become a president. And he became a president of United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, students, this is a great person, Abraham Lincoln, statesman. And now we are going to meet another great people. By looking at this picture, you will come to know who is he. Yes, we all call him as Radhakrishnan. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. See the full name, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. He lived in the year between 1888 to 1975. 1888 to 1975. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was a great philosopher. Note it, he was a great philosopher and a statesman. Why they call him statesman means they were given a position in the government. He served as the first vice president of India. See, he was a vice president. That's why they call as a statesman. And previously we read about Abraham Lincoln. He also known as a statesman because he was the 16th president of America. So now about Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan served as the first vice president of India. From which year to which year? 1952 to 1962 he was a vice president of India, almost 10 years. And then as a second president from 1962 to 67. And then he served as a second president. In those days there was a president, second president, vice president. Got it? He served as a vice president and then he served as a second president from the year 1962 to 67. He also wrote many books, of which Indian philosophy is the most popular. He has written many books about Indian philosophy. And then also in 1954 he was honored with the Bharat Ratna India award, India's greatest award, highest award. Bharat Ratna award is the very highest award among all the awards given in India. That award given to Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. his birthday. As we all know, we celebrate his birthday on 5th September as what? As a Teachers' Day. You all wish all your teachers, right? On 5th September, actually we celebrate Dr. Radhakrishnan birthday on 5th September as a remembrance of his hard work, because he was a very committed teacher of his students. So we celebrate his birthday on 5th September as a Teachers' Day every year in our country, India. The statement that he has pronounced, let's read it in the darker print. The true teacher are those who help us think for ourselves. The true teachers are those who help us think for ourselves. The teacher, the real teacher, the true teacher means should help the student to think for ourselves. Ourselves means for everybody. Think, the thinking capacity, the teacher is teaching, that's why we get the thinking capacity for everybody. This statement given by Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. We should not make fun of any name. We should respect name. In playing time and all, you should not simply pronounce the leader's name. We should give respect to them. When it is needed, we should use their name. Next one, sports person. We have two sports person, Dhyan Chand and then Sir Donald George Bradman. These two names are great person in sports. So these two names we are going to learn detailedly in the next Zoom class. Thank you all for listening very carefully and revise the leaders that we have learned today. We will continue this lesson in the next class. Thank you all.